Political controversy has erupted in Tamil Nadu after DMK leader and leader of the opposition Udhayanidhi Stalin was detained by Chennai police over controversial remarks made during a public meeting on the Kaveri water dispute. The incident has snowballed into one of the biggest political flashpoints in the state, with allegations of inappropriate comments, police action, protest by DMK workers and sharp exchanges between the ruling TVK government and the opposition DMK. The controversy began during a public meeting where Udhayanidhi Stalin was addressing supporters on the long-standing Kaveri water dispute, and during his speech, a section of the crowd suddenly started chanting the name of actor Trisha Krishnan, and Udhayanidhi paused briefly and responded by saying whether the water reaches anywhere else or not, it should reach there, before adding that he was referring to the Kaveri. However, the remark was widely interpreted by several political leaders and sections of the public as a sexually suggestive reference involving actor Trisha and her alleged friendship with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister C. Joseph Vijay. The statement immediately triggered widespread criticism across Tamil Nadu. Opposition leaders, women's organizations and several political parties condemned the remark, calling it inappropriate and disrespectful. The controversy escalated further when TVK's women's wing organizer S. Bhairavi lodged a formal complaint at the East Police Station, and a complaint was also reportedly submitted to the National Commission for Women, demanding strict action over the alleged remarks. And following the complaints, Additional Commissioner of Police Narendra Nair confirmed that an FIR had been registered against Udhayanidhi Stalin over his alleged defamatory and objectionable comments. And as news of the FIR spread, security was significantly tightened outside Udhayanidhi's residence in Chennai's Nilankarai area, and a large contingent of police personnel was deployed outside the house in order to maintain law and order. Soon after, several DMK workers and supporters gathered outside the residence in order to protest the police action, and according to reports, some cadres attempted to breach the security arrangements put in place by the police, and in order to prevent any escalation, police detained several DMK workers while maintaining a heavy security presence around the area. Around 11 a.m., after discussions between police officials and the DMK's legal team, Chennai police detained Udhayanidhi Stalin from his residence. He was escorted into a police vehicle amid tight security and is expected to be questioned in a connection with the FIR registered against him. Reports suggest that he may be taken to Thanjavur, where the case was registered for further legal proceedings and investigation. Before being taken away, Udhayanidhi addressed the media and strongly defended himself. He categorically denied making any remarks against actor Trisha, insisting that his statement had been deliberately misinterpreted. According to him, he never mentioned Trisha's name during his speech and was referring only to the Kaveri River. He claimed that he was being arrested for things that I never said, and accused the government of twisting his words for political reasons. Launching a sharp attack on the ruling government, Udhayanidhi alleged that the police action was nothing more than political vendetta that is aimed at silencing the opposition. He claimed the timing of the case was intended to divert public attention from pressing issues facing Tamil Nadu. Taking a direct swipe at the state administration, he remarked that everyone in the government, from the chief minister to the ministers, is living in real, suggesting that the government was more focused on optics than governance. Calling the entire episode a comedy, Udhayanidhi said that he had complete faith in the judiciary and would challenge the case through legal means. He maintained that the truth would ultimately emerge in court and expressed confidence that the allegations against him would not stand legal scrutiny. Meanwhile, the ruling TVK has defended the police action, arguing that no individual, regardless of political position, should be allowed to make remarks that are considered offensive or defamatory. Party leaders have maintained that the law must take its own course and that the complaints filed by the Women's Wing and other organizations warranted an investigation. The controversy has also reignited political tensions between the ruling TVK and the opposition TMK. And what initially began as a debate over the Kaveri water dispute has now evolved into a larger political battle involving questions of free speech, political accountability, women's dignity and the use of police action against opposition leaders. The incident has dominated headlines across Tamil Nadu, with social media witnessing intense debate over whether Udhayanidhi's comments were taken out of context or whether they crossed the line of acceptable political discourse. Supporters of the DMK have described the detention as politically motivated, while critics argue that Public representatives must be held accountable for their words. And with an FIR now registered, complaints submitted to multiple authorities and legal proceedings expected to move forward, the matter is likely to remain at the center of Tamil Nadu politics in the coming days. And as the investigation progresses, all the eyes will now be on the courts, where the allegations, the context of the remarks and Udhayanidhi Stalin's defense will ultimately be examined. And for now, the detention of the leader of the opposition has transformed what began as a political speech into one of Tamil Nadu's most closely watched controversies, setting the stage for another major confrontation between the state's ruling government and the opposition party. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.